All right, welcome to DeanBodi Show. DeanBodi Show. Happy Sunday. What's going on? Hope everybody's having a good day and having a great week. And we're over here doing our thing on DeanBodi Show. DeanBodi.com is the website. Got the links on there. One will take you to the podcast, Apple, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. The other social link will get you over to the YouTube channel, DeanBodi space show, YouTube channel. Let's get this thing started off with who's the good girl. Good girl, Bodie. Good girl, Bodie. She's the best girl in the world. Oh, yeah. By far, number one. Bodie's the greatest. DeanBodi.com, 800-878-9698, Bodie hotline, fun line. Call the Bodie line. Say something cool to Bodie. Say your name, where you're from. Do a little zippity-doo-dah. Sing a little zippity-doo-dah song. Something like that. A little pun, a joke. Something that's going on in your life. You want to bounce it off of us, and we'll bounce it back to you. Give us the DeanBodi spin on it and help you get down the road a little bit. Hang out in Goofy Land in Crazy Street, right on the corner of Wacko Park and, Silly Willy Avenue. How's that sound? So, listen, let's just keep it real on DeanBodi, because that's what we're always going to do here. And remember, we're coming at you daily, DeanBodi, because life comes at you daily, not weekly and monthly. So, don't forget to subscribe, ring that notification bell, and you don't want to miss any of these shows. Why? Because these are real shows, okay? We just flip the mic. We don't edit. We put it in the can, just raw and whatever-ated. That's how we roll. So, if you got a moment, do a nice 5-star rating and review on the podcast. On the platform of your choice would be awesome. And, listen, make a nice comment. Click a like. Subscribe. Consider subscribing if you like what we're doing over here. And just know that we're always going to come at you, keeping it real over here. And just a little bit of an update as I'm going through some things here with my Prednisone allergic reaction problem. How do you like that? Huh? I've been on and off with the gout situation for, long enough to know that if you have a crisis, they have something called the Medrol pack, and it works out great, and it weans you down and all that. For some reason, the new doc out here, who I met when I had my issues in 2017 with my appendix and all this other fun stuff I went through, that rocky road that year. He actually has gout himself. And so it was like, wow, we got something in common, this and that. And he handles it with a larger dose of the Prednisone, right? But he does it kind of his little way. It's not weaned down. It's just like a different dose morning and night. It's stronger. And all of a sudden, I had a major flare-up, and the pandemic came, right? I've already had communication problems with this doctor's office already. Those of you that go through this with doctor's offices, with, the front office and the back office not getting messages, or doctors that can't come to the phone, or somebody can't go peek around the corner and say, someone's got a situation they need to talk to you, or can they call you back, or bounced around like a crazy person like I've never seen before. I've had enough of my own offices in my life to know communication is everything. And you don't make a phone call on Friday when you need something handled and nobody calls you back till Tuesday and you're limping around the neighborhood. Hey, fix that. Change it. That's not good. It's actually kind of disrespectful. And as most doctors' offices, as we know, have the weekends off. Nice going. Like, no health problems or emergencies happen on weekends. Oh, yeah, I guess we could always call the ambulance and do what we got to do and get airlifted out of our apartment and make it there ourselves. Nice going. Way to go. So, what happened is I had this communication problem for a while. Calling the lady, and the lady says, oh, let me call over there and see if somebody's over there. And I said, I thought I was calling over there. Okay, well, hold on 1 second. I just called over there, and nobody's over there right now, so I'll leave them a message. I'll send an email and do this and that. And we're on Fridays and all this stuff. 3 different attempts to get a refill and something that I needed to get me out of a crisis. Didn't get it till one of them, he didn't even call in ever. Then the pandemic hit. Everybody ran for the hills on the entire planet, and I couldn't get anything done. So I had to do something on my own or suffer. These are the choices. And I ended up having a reaction of the higher dose. And that's what I'm going through now. So it turns out there's a weaning process now because my adrenal glands are flipping out. And they make cortisol, and your body needs that, and it's all way out of balance, and the body chemistry is all over the place. So, listen, what's going on is going on. I'm a little bit scrambled in the brain, but that's okay. We're going to keep moving forward anyway. And again, keeping it real. So, hey, listen, life is not always peaches, fuzzies, and cherry bowls of cherries. And sometimes you just got to kind of grind through it. And, the cleansing comes in the suffering sometimes. This was unintentional. This was like unknowing. I've been through this enough times to where I handle it no problem. And I've gone a year and a half or more with not even a flare-up. When you get your dialed really dialed in, which I'm forcing myself to do now. We're starting today, now, and cleaning it up. Got decisions to make, and I had to make one today and get into freak mode on that. Because if you're going to go through a weaning, the pain is, from a 1 to 10, we're going about 200. We're going, I don't know, up there, way up there. And I can handle a lot. But when you're lying in bed and all of a sudden someone comes charging at you with like a nice sharp dagger right in the hip and the two glutes and spasming right down your leg, that's a whole different level because of the body's out of whack and the adrenal glands need time to heal. So I have to put my body in an environment while I'm weaning so my body can heal and force it to function better. Give it what it needs. Give it the tools it needs to heal itself. So after hours of crying like a little baby, I had to really dig down deep and figure out how I'm going to go about this. So the problem is the pain part. Because when you go off of this kind of stuff too quickly, you get rocked. Never been through this before, but I'm going through it now with you, DeanBodi Show. And hey, this is the way it goes. So, turns out a little lipoma on my neck over here decided to show up also. Never saw that before. And I'm all bloated. I feel all puffy because of fluid retention from the drug and all that stuff is a nightmare. So that's the way it is. If I look a little bit of puffiness or whatever, hey, we're keeping it real. You don't like it? Get your own show. And that's right, Emerald? Why do we season both sides? So both sides taste good. And that's probably why my voice is a little hoarse. So we're going to go tomorrow. We have an appointment. Get this dialed in. Talk about this pain management problem. So as you're weaning and you're getting the good nutrition in, we can come out the other side as we chip away half pill at a time every, 3 to 5 days or something. You got to do it the right way. Otherwise, you're going to get your butt kicked. Take it from me. It's unbelievable. But we're going to fix it. Okay? And we're not going to ever have this problem ever again. So this will probably have to be biopsied now. We'll see what's going on with this whole little lipoma thing. Listen, always something, but we're going to keep moving forward. Nobody's stopping the DeanBodi Show. All right? So listen, my point of all this scrambly brain of mine right now with all of the, dizziness, anxiety that I deal with anyway. We're stacking it up today and, bring it on. Okay, bring it on. And the delirium decided to show up and join the party. That's a real fun thing when you can't concentrate, think of things to do or whatever you're going to do. So we're going to do our delirium DeanBodi Show today. So we're going to go there. My point is communicate the right way with the doctor. This guy's not easy, but I'm going to really bring it tomorrow and get this thing. Or you're going to refer me to somebody who will communicate the right way so I can wean safely. I can get my adrenal glands to rebuild and get back on track again and get that machine running again. And then we're going to get back into the gym. And then we're going to do the DeanBodi program and go through the DeanBodi shred machine. And we're going to sprinkle that into the show to show you how you can bounce back from anything and get in great shape. Okay? That's what we're going to do. And I'm going to show you how to do it because I know how to do it. All right? So anyways, listen. I'm obviously a little bit not my 100% self, but, we're trying to plow through this and feeling a little bit wacko. And my friend Delirium that's on my shoulder is really giving me a run for my money right now. So get out of here. Go away. Hey, Millie.
Yeah, he said something about delirium and all this stuff he's going through with the withdrawal. I really feel bad for DeanBodi. Oh, I know. He's going to be okay, though. He's a strong. DeanBodi's the strongest. Go get him, DeanBodi.
So look, if you want to get out of life, oh, run for your life. If you want to get alive, oh, run for your life. That's a band called 3 Days Grace. Get Out Alive. What a great song. And it just popped in my head there because it's pretty appropriate. So anyways, we're running for our lives over here, DeanBodi, and we're going to get it done and fix all this stuff. You know what I was thinking about? To take a hard right turn, all this mask wearing and all this stuff, and everybody's talking about the cases. Let's flash up the cases on the screen as often as we can, the highest whatever. Let's not talk about any of the positive, that the mortality rate is down 85%. Let's just keep all this gloom and doom on the other side. Enough of the gloom and the doom and the dark winter conversations and all of that stuff like you're, I don't know, sleeping with the devil or something, and you want a dark cloud and all this stuff to cast over. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Let's keep things positive, focus on the positive things as we try to fix and correct all this nonsense, and just do the right things when you're out and about, But I think it's funny because the masks are going to be the new, tie in your closet, You had the tie racks back in the day, like Sinatra, the electric ties move around, you pick one for the night. Now it's going to be you're picking out your mask, and you're going to go out and, just hang out on the table, and you're going to be like, wow, what a beautiful mask. Look at that. It really matches you, whatever. Can't even see anybody's face and all. This is how you want to live? Really? Well, we're going to get to a place where we're going to get back to normal life. I just know it. We're going to come back bigger, better, and stronger. You got to take care of yourself, keep your immune system strong so you can take care of somebody else. I'm going through immune system whale on, and I'm going to whale back. Okay? So we get 2 giant fruit and veggie shakes already in my system today. The potassium and all the antioxidants and the whole food vitamins and the probiotics are flooding through my system. So we're in a fighting stance now, and tomorrow we'll go take the next step with Ding Dong with the communication, and we'll get this guy figured out and get what I got to do so we can get to the other side of the whoever and the wherever. Okay? So, all right. Let's see what's going on, DeanBodi Show. Don't want to miss anything. We don't want to shortchange any DeanBodi Show. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. My, oh my, what a wonderful day. There's plenty of sunshine coming our way. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. Ba-da-bee-da-ba-da-ba-da. Ba-da-boo, ba-dee. Zippity-da-dee-da-da-da-yada-da-doo-doo, yee-ba-da-doo. Oh, yeah, though. Yesterday, I was real proud of DeanBodi, and we talked about the keyword, the podcast on personal life experiences. When you Google that, we're on page 1 now after a lot of SEO marketing, and I'm trying to get it dialed in and move up the ladder on DeanBodi Show. And the other keyword we had going was podcast on personal life stories, and that's made it to page 4. Going from all the way page 10, there's like 10 on a page. It was like way 101 or whatever. And we got it chipping away, but it takes someone that knows what they're doing and keep working on things as you start to develop these keywords for people when they search it. They find DeanBodi Show. All right. So, we got that going for us. She's the good girl, Bodie. She's the best girl in the world. Yeah, the good girl, Bodie. Yeah, the best girl in the world. Oh, yeah. DeanBodi.com. 800-878-9698. Bodie hotline following. Call the Bodie line. Say something nice to Bodie. We'll make it a feature on the show. Or she'll make it one because she's in charge. Okay? We went around the neighborhood. Wow, it dropped down into the 40s and 50s today. We are loving it. Bodie took me on a long walk around the neighborhood, just cramping calves and muscles or whatever. We did it anyway. And because I love my Bodie, and when I look in her eyes, it gives me wolf power, and that's what we're going to bring to the table on this whole thing. So we're walking around the neighborhood, and it's just nice walking around. It's kind of overcast, and I like that kind of vibe sometimes, and cool. And it's just kind of hanging out with Bodie and trying to have a peaceful day. The one thing that I wanted to mention is I had to really suck it up when it came to the nutrition, which I'm on it anyway all the time. But when you really get really strict, there's a whole nother level. I'll be sharing that stuff with DeanBodi as we come out the other side and I get back on that track again. And you realize as you start getting older, things are a little bit more sensitive. You're not quite as resilient about eating this type of thing as often as you used to be, and you have to make adjustments. Otherwise, I don't do long-term meds. Liver and kidney breakdown is number 1 in the country because of all the meds people are on, and it breaks them down, and you got to watch that, man. So I like crisis care stuff. This is one of the things that I have to deal with from time to time, from eating too many high purine foods or sweets and some candy and all this other stuff that you can't get away with too much of it. I had rules in place, but I got to be honest, with this pandemic and all this stuff going on, with the stress level, with my already high level anxiety, depersonalization, derealization at a high level, I've been dealing with it for over 25 years, bipolar diagnosis on top of that. Now my friend Delirium is here and I'm going through this nonsense, but it did affect me. I'm just being honest. The way the world is right now is bothering me big time. It makes me very sad. I don't know how to, I'm not really processing it the way you have little glimpses of it, but it's really something that I can't put my finger on this kind of thing. I just can't do it. But I know we're going to come out of this bigger, better, and stronger. And election day is coming up, and it's going to go in the right direction because the universe, whatever you want to talk about, the spiritual aspect of all this, whatever God that you pray to, knows the difference between right and wrong. And that God is going to fix it and get us back on track. That's how I feel. So all of that stress and all that's what's going on. It's got me all kinds of all over the place. And we're just going to, keep moving forward with the DeanBodi Show. No matter what. You got it? Hey, I'm Tony Montana. Everybody say goodbye to the bad guy. So, listen, I think that's what we got for today. We got the episode done. We have fun doing this, man. Hey, like I said before, if I have to crawl around the neighborhood and crawl around Bodie, that's getting so she can go where she wants to go. That's what I'm going to do. But nobody can fight something like me over here, man. So get ready. It's coming. We're going to come out the other side. I'm going to show you how to go the other way, too, in the fitness and all. You're going to be like, wow, this guy, he really does know what he's talking about. So, that being said, I'm kind of rambling on about this, but I'm kind of enjoying having a conversation with the DeanBodi fans. And we love you over here, DeanBodi. And that being said, before I start to lose my lunch over here and cry like a little baby in front of everybody, thank you for showing up. Thank you for your support because the numbers are going up on a daily. And we're going to keep you posted. We're going to get through all this stuff. I might go have another fruit and veggie shake right now. DeanBodi.com. Oh, yeah.